Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We are the RC Sailors, and in this video we're going to do a full review of the GoolRC. Not cool, but Ghoul with a G. This is the T5G. Now we'll have a link for you in the description box below, so if at any point during this video you want to check it out for yourself, then link is right down there for you. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look inside the box. Alright, looks like that is everything out of the box. We have two different sets of instruction manuals, looks like two different languages, so be sure to hold on to those, especially for flight controls.
Yeah, we got the quad. It's a nice bright red color. I like it. The camera is already mounted for you on the bottom.
Looks good.
And it comes with 4 prop guards with screws, so when you take those out, just be careful so you don't lose the screws.
Pretty cool looking prop guards, really.
I have not seen the battery though, Nathan.
In the quad, I'd say.
It looks like you have to use a screwdriver to get it out.
In this bag, we have 4 legs or landing gear. And in this little bag, we have 4 spare props and a little yellow USB charge cable and a screwdriver to get those prop guards on and off.
The transmitter is really nice. It has little indentions for your fingers in the back. I really like that. And boom, the screen pops open. We'll go over the buttons with you guys.
It's a little sunshade. This is a lot like the Ghz FPV, but check this out. Little handle on the back. Yeah,
you love
that's pretty
it, don't
cool.
you?
Yeah, I like that. It's like a cheaper version of the Ghz FPV transmitter. This one's going to be 5.8 gigahertz. All right, the next thing to do is just charge that battery and get this thing in the air.
Let's go.
One really cool thing about this transmitter that I don't think I pointed out earlier is the fact that it comes with a rechargeable battery in here. So I had to charge the quad and then charge this battery with the same USB charger, which is nice, it's convenient. So anyway, nice little bonus that you don't have to use your AA batteries. And then we've got our little sunshade hood here. So
didn't you find the SD card?
I did, yeah. It does come with one. It's in the side of the transmitter. It's a little 4 gigabyte micro SD card. Cool. Turn our quad on first. Now we'll do our transmitter. The lights start blinking and now they're solid. We're waiting on our 5.8 gigahertz FPV to, there we go. It's linked up. Now we'll go throttle up. Okay, it's already bound. Yeah. So let's press this and we're recording. All right, I'm gonna take off and start flying. All right, in this mode, and it's first mode is extremely docile. This is full left, and that's full right. Again, full left. There's full forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and up the rates. To up the rates to that second mode there, which is what a quad should be, you press what would be throttle trim up on your transmitter. All right, so now it flies really well. I like how this flies. One thing I don't like here, if you look down at my transmitter, watch, my throttle stick gets in the way of that hood. You see that? See that? Or not my throttle, I'm sorry, the pitch, when I go forward, it bumps that sun hood. So that's kind of bad placement. Let's go. There's the third mode, third rate. Pretty good Cyclone ability. Really good throws. Nice and fast, and let's go with a throttle punch here. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, really punchy. But that's because I don't have my landing gear on or prop guards, so keep that in mind. Let's hit the rates again. Okay, so if you want to go rate down, you throttle trim down. Now we're back in rate 2. So throttle trim down, rate 1, throttle trim up, 2 beeps for rate 2. Let's try a flip, you ready? Here we go. Nice, good, clean, really tight flip, good recovery. The flip button on this quad is right here. Hit it, pick a direction, and a nice clean flip comes out of it. You ready? One more time. Very good clean flip, very tight. Very, very, very snappy on the flip. Okay, it does have headless mode. Let's try that out too. Let's go.
What button did you just hit?
Below the flips. And if you look at the quad, I am in headless mode and it's doing pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to go back out of it. I don't like flying in headless mode very much. So it's flying really well. I think this is one that you could fly pretty easily, Abby. I'm just going to land it. Let you give it a shot.
Is there any more features?
That's it. It does have a return to home, actually, if you press and hold the headless mode button. All right, let's try it. These almost always never work. I don't even like testing them because they're kind of pointless.
I vote it's going to go to the left.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. You hold it in. And
oh, look at that. I was right to the left.
Okay, now let's see you fly this guy.
All right.
I'm in rate 2, and if you have questions on the controls, I'll tell you what they are. By the way, the FPV works pretty well. Just glancing down there, you guys will have a live recording of it, but it does work. It's 5.8 gigahertz. There's like no delay on it, so that's really cool. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Woo! She's flying FPV and she touched down on the grass there.
Get over here.
Okay, you're down. Don't burn the motors up.
Got it.
Okay. How do you think it flies?
So I don't know what mode you have it in for me.
Mode 2.
It's pretty easy to fly. I mean, it's not very fast, but I like it. It's easy to see. The FPV is spot on.
It is good. It is good. You're actually not pushing the stick up very far. It is really fast. So if you push the stick forward all the way, see?
I guess so.
Hard to see the red quad with those red leaves back there. It looks good either right there in the sky or here in the grass. But yeah, the FPV works really well. I can see the house, the roof right there, drifting into a tree. Looks good. Sounds pretty good too. Now give it a throttle punch. Show them how much throttle. It looks like maybe the battery's getting a little low, but it still does all right.
I do agree with you though, that hood does get in the way.
It does, yeah.
I keep hitting it.
You push your thumb forward to make it fly and you hit the hood. So that's kind of an odd place for it. Throttle. Woo! Good save. Now if you're interested in this quad, we'll have a link for you in the description box below. All the features that are advertised about it do work, and they work pretty well. Little butterfly flew by.
I know, I almost chopped it.
Of course, you could fly without the camera too if you wanted, and extend your battery life even more. But right now we are recording on the card that's plugged into the transmitter, but there is a micro SD card slot on the quad too. If you were to record to the quad, it might be a better signal recording, because what the transmitter is going to record is the signal. So if there's a static spike or something, you're going to see that. Airplane flying over. Cool. It's got a nice hover, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're just hovering there, no problem.
There's not a lot of wind today.
No, and there I noticed some lights on the bottom of it too. Bring it into the shade and we can show them the lights. Here, I'll catch it. Nice. See our lights? We've got red in the front, blue in the back. Okay, let's take off. It's a sharp quad. It almost looks like it has eyes on the front of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And actually, I don't know, did the camera pitch? Could you pitch the camera angle?
No, it is fixed.
Yeah, but it's fixed at a good angle.
It is. It is really good angle. I like it.
And that's perfect.
Yeah. Finally, someone put some thought into.
I know, the camera angle.
Yeah. Sometimes you get quads that are just facing the ground the whole time. Yeah, the props are not in the shot, and you can see forward really well. That's nice. I like it. Pretty good flight time. I'm impressed. We've been recording for... Okay, alright, that's it. Ironic. Hit the record button. Now you get some flashing lights.
What's that? This one?
Uh-huh.
Record button.
And it should save it, yes. Yeah. So good. The lights are flashing on the bottom to tell you that the battery's low. And pretty good flight time for an FPV quad. I'm going to turn this off to save the battery.
I think I'll just take my handle and go inside, Nathan.
It does have a big handle on the bottom. You can turn that off now.
Well, that's a nice little button. I like that.
It's a switch.
Well, whatever.
Well, this is a perfect fall time quad because it's a nice bright red quad to go with the bright red colors of fall. Yeah. Anyway, but it's a really great FPV quadcopter. It's got a cool handle on the bottom of the transmitter, which is kind of irrelevant, but it's just easier to hold onto the transmitter while you're walking around. The sunshade folds in, which is a really nice feature when it's a nice bright sunny day out. And all the functions worked really well. The flips, I was really impressed by the flips, and the headless mode actually worked, but primarily the main reason you'd want this is because it's a 5.8 gigahertz FPV quadcopter, and that signal was a great signal. We didn't test the range because we were just flying in our yard today.
And it flies really well. I mean, it's very responsive and it does what you want it to do.
Yeah, and I said that the mode 1,
That was the handle.
I said that the mode 1 was a little docile, and it was extremely docile.
But that's good for beginners.
Come to think of it, well, I disagree. I think that it's so docile, it's almost set up for filming.
Maybe.
So, not that you'd really want to do, you know, professional filming with this or anything, but you could get practice flying in that mode 1 and getting a nice level shot because it was so docile. So it had a good range of flight modes, from extremely docile to very much able to fly very like agile. It was very agile flying.
Oh no, but this is a pretty cool quadcopter, Nathan. It's
Pretty cool quad. Yeah, I must agree. It's cool. Alright, if you're interested in this and you want to buy it for yourself, check it out. We'll have a link in the description box below. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We give away free RCs every single month, and we have a lot of fun flying, driving, reviewing, unboxing, bashing, all kinds of things. Why are you blocking our face? Thanks a lot for watching. That's what you get for being weird.
No! It's on you.
Where?
No, I don't want to hit it.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.